This video will show my dome chuck I've recently made based on plans on Bill Oom's website, billooms.com. This is not the prettiest device, but it is quite functional and heavy enough to inhibit vibration. The parts consist mainly of the holder, which is adjustable, a carrier for the thimble, and a thimble which has a number of index holes around it. It's trapped between two vertical pins in the groove you see. I normally make a base plate for the work that I'm going to turn, and then on the wood lathe I will attach the base plate concentrically with hot melt glue. Here it is in a neutral position, and I slid up the tailstock to show that it's in the center. Here the center of rotation is adjusted closer to the rim, and here it's adjusted closer to the base. Turning this by hand, you can see the center of rotation close to the base of this small test bowl. I've since moved it so it's closer to the edge. And using the index screw, I can loosen that off the thimble holes and index it to whatever position I want. I think I have 24 or 16 holes. This must never be turned under power on the lathe. I only turn it with a stepper motor. So here's an action shot. As you see, I've been trying other positions. I'm using a horizontal cutter to do this. The selection of pattern is quite important because not all patterns lend themselves to being cut into the side of a round object, and sometimes they just get kind of muddy. It's also better to cut always in the same direction and not allow Cornlathe to have it going in a reverse direction for a finish pass, because that can cut off some of the features. I didn't have my cutter set exactly on the midline, so you can see some pinwheeling of other patterns that I've experimented with on this. This is primarily used with pattern point in Cornlathe, so I can see where these ones can be placed and how it will look, although pattern point will not generate all these different placements. That's the subject of a different video. So I hope you've learned something from this video. Thank you for watching.